Hi everyone, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Just a quick update really on reform. Yesterday in my video I said that they would start to do damage limitations, and that has begun. Now basically on a local level, so with the likes of Derbyshire candidates, possibly further afield, but a message has gone circulating from a particular person who I will not name at the moment, saying that she knew why I had left Reform and that she had been emailing me last week. Now, at best, this is a blatant misleading the candidates. At worst, it's a blatant lie. Yes, she did email me. Was it about me leaving? No. When I decided that I was definitely leaving Reform, I decided, well, you know, I've put in all this effort. I have invested my own money and time, and I have publicised Reform, advertised them. So I'm now going to charge them. So I didn't charge them for my time, for going out door to door, canvassing, talking to people. I didn't charge them for the hustings, didn't even charge them for my travel expenses. What I did charge them for was the Correx boards and the apparatus needed, like the posts, etc., to put those Correx board up in people's gardens, and the flyers that I had to purchase myself. And in total, I sent them a bill for just over £1,000. Now, I sent this in a proper invoice, asked for it to be paid within 28 days, and I received a reply from the said person saying that I was aware that this was a self-funding process, and that's why they encouraged us to appeal to people for donations, and that the invoice would not be paid. I emailed her back stating I wanted it paid within 28 days, that I advertised and publicised Reform with their knowledge and consent, and therefore I won't pay, basically. She wrote back and said she just reiterated to her last email and it wouldn't be paid. So, fine. Now she has told candidates that she knows why I'm leaving, or I left, and that she has been talking to me about it, which she hasn't, obviously. This person seems to have the attitude that we are just minions and are disregarded. This is the person that sent down the message that we were all to stand down, that we had no role in Reform at the moment, we were no longer candidates, and left us hanging. Now, as I said before, some people think that this is a big mistake. And from what I gather, there are different messages being put out there. Some messages for people have been that, yes, you are a representative of Reform. But that's not the message we got. And this person is, should I say, abrupt at the least. She's led people to believe the wrong things, and is acting in the way that Reform stands against. I mean, we were standing up against a government and policies that disregarded the people of this country, because we had a government that didn't want to know, wasn't interested in our views, wasn't interested in what was right for the people or right for the country. And this person has that type of attitude, basically. So what's going to happen next? Don't know. I do believe there are genuine people at my level and slightly above that are trying to put this right. However, the same still stands about what's going on. Will anyone higher up come to me to ask me anything? I don't think so. It's very hard for people to acknowledge something is wrong. If they do, if they convince me that I'm mistaken, then I'll be on here telling you I'm sorry and I got it all wrong. Because I think openness is the best thing. Openness is best on every level in this party or that party. Openness to tell people what money they've got taken in, where that money is going, how it's getting spent. I mean, it's okay saying, right, we're representatives of the party, or the candidates that are still there are representatives of the party, but they cannot expect them to spend their own money for 5 years. That's not right. If it's a system where they don't need to spend money, then that's great. If it's just time, we all gave our time for nothing. We all gave our time because we bought in to the party. We believed in the party, and we believed in what we thought it stood for. So if they build these hubs and they don't cost anything and everything's right with them, then fine. But they shouldn't have to pay out of their own pocket anymore. Shouldn't have to sacrifice a holiday in a year because you've put money into a party that then has the chance in 5 years' time to just drop you. You have to have guarantees. You have to have. They wanted to model this on a business policy, and I have to say, Conservative does the same, and they've got their fingers in a lot of pies. Labour are planning to become a limited company because of the success of reform. At least that's what the word is out on the internet, etc. You know, take it with a pinch of salt. But the thing is, if they're going to model that, then you'll have to look at contracts. If people are going to buy in, and basically we are investors. We invested our time, our money into Reform UK. Therefore, we deserve a contract. And I'm saying we as if I'm still there, and officially I'm not. And whether I'll ever be again is yet to be seen. But the candidates that are there deserve a contract. They deserve to know that, yes, okay, you're not a candidate now because there's no elections. We understand that. But you revert to a PPC, which was what we were before the elections were called. So that you are the prospective parliamentary candidate for the next election until you decide you don't want to stand anymore, or if you do something really bad and they have to get rid of you. But you should not have the danger that you can put all this work in for 5 years and then find they've found somebody better that's going to stand for you, especially if you've got a chance of winning after 5 years. So these are things that need to be ironed out. People have said this is a young party, it's a new party. No, it's not. It's 4 years old. And the people that run it have been in this business for a long time. They've been either in government or part of the parliamentary system, or like Nigel Farage, he's been in the EU. So, and you've got the likes of Richard Tice, who's a businessman, who's been a businessman for decades and earned a lot of money out of it. Therefore, these people must have known that if they get MPs in power, what the next stage was going to be. You don't wing it, not when you're in business. So this is something that needs to be ironed out. So anyway, I thought I'd tell you, as I said, this is only a short video. So I just thought I'd tell you how things are going. I'm waiting to find out whether anything else comes of this. People are quite shocked that this person has lied to them. And personally, I don't think she should be in the party at all. If you're going to act that way with the candidates, have such little concern for them, disregard for them, then no, it's not the party that I wanted to be in that has people like that. So thanks again. Don't forget, please subscribe, tick the like button. This is only a new channel and it's going to take a lot to get around. So the more you share it, the further it goes. So please share with everybody, share it to your family, share it to your friends, share it on all your posts, and just try and make it work. And we'll get into lots more stuff. I'm only new at this. I mean, to be honest, I have to get my grandsons to help me with this, you know? I've got all the things I want to say. I just don't, I've never been a YouTuber. I've never been a Facebook person. This is all things that I've had to learn, but I do realise now how good it is at getting that word out, and how great it would have been had I still been a candidate to actually talk to my constituents. And I'm going to be delving into a lot more stuff as I go along. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.